Hi there, Wade Sellers here, and in this video I'm going to talk all about the Content Assistant in Bublup. The Content Assistant is a really cool tool to find more content you're interested in. Now there's two really cool ways that you can use it. One is I have a blank folder and no content and I want to find some from scratch, or two, I have a folder with a bunch of content and I want more stuff like it. Let's start with the first one, blank. Okay, I have my Bublup right here, and let's say we want to find fun things to do in New York City. All right, I'm going to create a brand new folder, right click, new folder, and I'm going to call it NYC. Hit create, and now let's go into it. Okay, blank folder, there's nothing inside of it. Let's see if we can't find some things. At the bottom of this window, you'll see the Content Assistant is right here. If I click it to start opening it, you're going to see the full screen with no results just yet, and a spot to put keywords in on the right-hand side. So let's start adding keywords. You can start adding keywords just by single name phrases, or you can even hit quotes. So we could do things like NYC, fun, and maybe even quotes, things to do. All right, cool. Let's let Bublup use all those terms and find us some content. Cool, it's got content for us. What do we have in here? Let's see. Best things to do in New York Soho. Fantastic. We can save that right to the folder with this button right here. And now it's saved. Other things we could do, things to do in Soho, New York, 9 actually cool non-touristy things to do in New York City. That sounds great. Let's save that. And how about one more? How about this one with the archery target? Things to do in New York City, classes, activities, and date ideas. Awesome. Let's save that one as well. Okay, great. We saved 3 things. Now, if we just scroll back up to the top of the folder, you'll see all 3 are stored there. This is how you can find content from scratch, just adding terms in the Bublup. Now, let's use the other way. Let's say I have a folder that already has a bunch of things in it, and I want Bublup to help me find other things that have to do with the same thing. Check this out. I'm gonna go back home, and in here I have a folder, Apps Weekly. This is my weekly newsletter I put out all about apps and Apple-related things. In here I have a folder called My Research. In here is just all sorts of items that might have been worth sharing or not, but this is a collection all about apps and app-related things. I'm gonna let Bublup help me find new material. I'm gonna go back down to the Content Assistant and open it up, and you'll see it already has suggestions. On the left-hand side, you're already gonna see some suggestions. Now, if I clear all the keywords and I hit Get Suggested Keywords again, they're gonna pop back up. So in here, we can start looking and saying, well, COVID, I'm not really looking for COVID-related items right now, so I'm gonna close that out. WWDC is a really popular Apple conference they do every year. I think that it's important, so I'm actually gonna up the importance of that. And also the word app is fantastic to find in articles, so I'm gonna take that one all the way to the top. If you take the importance all the way to the largest bubble, it means it should be in every single piece of content, that keyword. Now let's hit apply. We're gonna let Bublup do its magic here, and it's found stuff. Okay, so I'm looking for news-related things that have to deal with apps that might be worth checking out. Here's Apple's app tracking transparency feature in the iOS 14. Okay, so that looks good. Let's save that. We can also see here everything to know about the music app in the new iOS version. That's cool. I'll save that. So this is just another example of what you can do with the Content Assistant. So I already had items in this folder, and now Bublup's helping me find similar things that match my interests. So this is the Content Assistant in Bublup. It's a super powerful feature. I highly recommend you give it a try. If you enjoyed this video and like to see more ways of how to use Bublup in your everyday life, be sure to hit subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.